And we're here with Cyrus Webb Presents in Jackson, Mississippi. We have Miss Janice Singleton, Bianca Harris, and Tasha Fierce Jordan joining us today to talk to us not only about the work that they've been able to do individually, but also what's brought them together with their organization For My Crown. Ladies, hello to you. All right, Miss Bianca, we're all familiar with you, so we're going to be coming to you last. But let's start off with Miss Singleton. Janice Singleton is an author and entrepreneur. Janice, tell our viewers a little bit about how you got started.
Actually, I never thought that I would become an author. I was incarcerated, and during my incarceration, I decided to write a book about my life. A nonfiction book about the things that went on in my life and the things that led me to incarceration. So that's how I became an author.
Okay. All right. We're going to be talking more about that, Janice. Thank you. Tasha, what about yourself? You are not only a salon owner, but also a motivational speaker and entrepreneur. I mean, what has it been like for you to not only to be able to have your own business, but also to be able to motivate others?
Well, with me, the business, the hairstyling, it was kind of like a gift. I've done it for many years. I own my salon. I got it right after I got incarcerated and got out from doing my time. I purchased my first salon. And I've been doing hair pretty much the last 15, 20 years. So as far as the business side, I've been in the hair game for a long time. And motivational speaking, I just started the first time yesterday.
Oh, wow. Cool.
At Girl Code.
All right. We're going to be talking more about that. So, Miss Bianca Harris, our viewers definitely know you as well as our radio audience. You're the author of the book Chosen. There is a high cost to low living, a motivational speaker and entrepreneur as well. I mean, so the three of you together, I mean, you all seem to have one thing in common, that being motivational speakers. You all, of course, are entrepreneurs and go-getters. But Bianca, it seems like you all also have shared the experience of being incarcerated. Is that one of the things that kind of brought For My Crown together?
Yes, indeed, it is. When the vision came about, I began to seek other women that fit the description, and I took my hands off and I asked God to take the wheel. And Tasha came aboard very quickly, and then Miss Janice. And I feel like God has not only brought a powerful team, but opened the door for many other people to join as well. And we will become, where we are now, co-ed. It started out with just women, but we've implemented in some men as well. And we want to not only help ex-felons, but we are helping people that are still incarcerated, as well as the men. It's not just women, it's men and women now, co-ed.
Janice, I want to go back to you because you mentioned that writing kind of began for you because of your incarceration. How does that feel for you to be able to take what many would look like as a negative and to use it for something positive?
How would I feel?
Yeah. How does it feel to know that you're able to take what was a negative experience and now turn it into something positive?
I feel that my message, that I have been getting my message across to people that have read my book and have heard me speak about the things that I encountered over the years and the things that led me to prison. So I feel like it's positive, and a lot of people believe and feel like, you can get in trouble and you do have a second chance in life. So I feel like it's very positive.
All right. And Tasha, for you, I mean, you bring up a really good point. A lot of times people think, if you've spent time in jail, that's kind of the end for you. But you mentioned, being, a shop owner, right after coming out of prison. Do you see yourself as an example for other people as to what they can achieve regardless of their circumstances?
Yes, I definitely do, because I had kind of like a hard life growing up. My mama died when I was like 18. My dad got shot when I was like 16. So I pretty much had to raise myself. I'm one of those kids that if me and all my friends go steal an oatmeal cookie out the store, I'm the one that gets in trouble. So I think God be whooping me because he gave me a gift, and instead of me using my gift, I go do something I got no business, so I get punished first.
Right.
But yes, it has helped me, and it has showed me, that I have a gift and I need to share it with the world. And I've been blessed throughout all these years not to have any parents to raise me, but I still turned around and did the right thing.
Right.
So now, going to jail, it gave me time to think.
Yeah.
And I put a lot of things in place when I went to jail. So when I got out, my mind was just on me and my determination of what I need to be doing moving forward. So that was like I hit the ground and started running.
Yeah. Well, Bianca, you know all about being whooped. We're able to read about it in Chosen for you. But how does it feel to be able to look to your left, to look to your right, Bianca, and to see women who not only can say, I know what you're feeling, I know what you've gone through, but knowing that they actually do know, and that's what makes it so powerful for you?
Oh yes, it feels amazing. Like I'm still trying to grasp the blessing, and really just be thankful for what God has placed at each side of me, or who God has placed on each side of me as well. Because not only do we not know how it feels, but we all have been there and overcame after we went through that dark phase. But the most beautiful thing about the partnership, we all have a heart to want to help other people.
Right.
It's not just talking or saying we get up and speak before people and mention our story, but our main focus is who we can help. We all have a thirst to want to help other people, and that's what's made For My Crown so special.
Right. For those who are just tuning in, you're watching Cyrus Webb Presents here in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm excited to welcome Janice Singleton, Bianca Harris, and Tasha Fierce Jordan. We're talking to them not only about their own individual journeys, but also how they've been able to come together now to form For My Crown. We're going to give you guys the website a little bit later and let you know how you can stay connected with the work they're doing. Janice, I want to go back to you, and talk about encouragement. I know that, things can be difficult. Life is challenging. Running a business is challenging. What has it been like for you to kind of have people like Tasha and Bianca in your life to kind of keep you encouraged?
To be honest, like I just explained to them earlier, I'm very excited to be a part of this organization. I actually had a talk with God about 3 months ago, and I just asked him if he could just let me connect with some spiritual people that have the same vision that I have, and the same work that I want to be able to do for ex-felons, convicts, just helping the people that have been incarcerated.
Yeah. And Tasha, what about for you? You have these women that are next to you that know what it's like to not only, of course, to achieve things, but also to go through the challenges. Is that one of the things that kind of keep you encouraged?
It keeps me encouraged because I think between me and Bianca, I was the first one to go through the time. So I was able to enlighten her on what she was going to go. And while she was there, I made sure, like her kids, Christmas, stuff like that, stuff that you really think that people look over to make sure they meet. And I reached out to Janice and through Bianca about joining the organization because we felt like Janice would be a good fit. She's at her 50s, I'm in my 40s, and Bianca's in her 30s. So when somebody comes, no matter what age they are, we should be able to help them or correspond with them some kind of way, because at the ages that we are, we kind of much fall in different kind of ways. If I hadn't went through it, maybe Miss Janice has went through it, or if they're younger, maybe Bianca has went through it. So I think it'll be encouraging all around the table.
Right. Bianca, you mentioned something I think it's important to remind our audience of, that even though they see in front of them 3 powerful women, that you want to make this co-ed. Why was that important?
It's very important because I started doing prison outreach, which really gave me the idea to go co-ed, because more men are open in sharing with me than the women. Well, now the women, they ask for the prayers or this and that, but then the men, of course, the flirting was a thing, but then I had to let them know, okay, we're going to stick strictly to the business or the ministry side of it or whatever, you need the prayers or whatever, I'm here for that. But they reach out to me because of my mindset in the business. But as far as their healing and the transforming, as far as their mind, I know it's going to take a strong man that has gone through the same thing or similar things that they have gone through to then turn around and say, okay, look, buddy, I went through this, but I came out and made the best of what God had shown me and turned it around for the positive, or I took the same muscle I had for hustling and applied it towards something positive, and I no longer have illegal money. All of my money is counted for, and it's successful. You know,
Right.
look at me. This is what I did. You know, they tend to think, oh, women don't go through anything. Women this, women have these, and no, women do not. But as well, men have it just as hard as well. But you can do it with the transformation of the mind.
Right. And Tasha, one of the things Bianca mentioned to me before we began the taping was that For My Crown was going to be a lot about unity and reminding other people about what they can get over when it comes to challenges. Is that one of the things that you hope people get from this conversation, is the importance of, one, uniting together with like-minded individuals, but also constantly reminding each other what you can do?
Yes. We can do a lot apart, but we can do much more together. Yes. So, with our organization, I'm good at managing.
Being the boss.
I keep them alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the manager. I can't, and they the ITs, the computers, they do all it.
Gotcha.
So, you know, together we can do a lot. So,
Right.
it's the best thing to do is find somebody that's a good fit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get
In
different
areas,
gifts and bring
yes,
gifts together.
and I'm
Yeah.
hands-on. And I can spot a fake law So I'm the person that be like, nah, that ain't good. Yeah, that good. But they the one that do all the good work. So I don't mind. I like to be the person that's back.
Gotcha.
I don't have to be the face. You know what
Gotcha.
I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And I think people can relate to me also with that.
Yeah. And Janice, I mean, talk about relatability, and one thing that Tasha mentioned earlier is that, you know, you all are able to address different generations and to show other generations what's possible. Is that one of the things you hope too with For My Crown, that people realize you're never too young or too old to be able to make a difference?
It's right, you're never too young, again, you're never too old. And also, you know, I had the opportunity to be on both sides of the fence. I was once a correctional officer, then I became an inmate. So no one is too old or too young.
The
Right.
best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And not only that, Janice have a degree in criminal justice.
Oh, wow.
Who better to help you with the situation than somebody that's been on both sides of the fence and have the education to help with your situation.
There we go. Again, everyone, Miss Janice Singleton, Bianca Harris, Tasha Fierce-Jordan have been our guests. And Bianca, let our viewers know, how can they stay connected with For My Crown and also get more information?
Yes, please follow us on social media. The social media pages are up. We have not added the detail and everything because we wanted to give you guys something really special. This is very intimate for us. So after this taping, you will be able to go to For My Crown via Facebook and Instagram. You can also keep in touch with us on email, which is info@formycrown.com, as well as our website, www.formycrown.com. Now that's FORMYCROWN.com.
All right. Ladies, thank you so much for this opportunity to share this with our audience, and looking forward to great things from the three of you.
Oh yes,
Thank
indeed.
you.
We have a really big event too coming up in February. More announcements for that coming really soon.
And they making me write a book.
Oh yes,
there you go.
we're bringing another author.
There you go.
Miss Janice has 3 books herself. Tell them the name of your book.
My first book is called From a Correctional Officer to Federal Inmate. My second book is Release Life After Prison. And my third book is Forced to Walk by Faith.
All right. So look out for those. Again, everyone, formycrown.com. We'll be linking all that below. You all see the beautiful crown there in front of these beautiful ladies. So make sure you guys look for great things. And we thank you all for tuning in to another great segment of Cyrus Webb Presents.